All right. Good afternoon. We are from Group 7, and today we would like to do rehearsal in preparation for persuasive speech. And in today's activity, we're going to start from Akmal. Akmal, the place is yours.
All right, thank you, Raden Rafi. So, ini langsung mulai ya speech-nya. Alright, so just imagine when you do the task in the night and then you stuck in one materials, you confuse. Rather than asking to your friend, maybe you just open ChatGPT or Grok and then boom, 10 seconds later, your question got an answer from AI. But the question is, it is make us more smarter or just stop for making us thinking? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have known that AI have been used in our campus, and it only many of us use AI for searching for research, searching for essay, or use if you in informatics help you in coding. And based on global survey, more than half and college students have been used AI for uh, do the task. In the other side, it is very good, and in the other side too, it is very dangerous. So let's talk about the risk about AI. If we just hanging out from AI, maybe our critical thinking skill will be down, and understanding the material based use our brain will be weak. So many scientists, many experts afraid if we got a great unwiring. That condition, our brain is uh, rare to used to think. So we just used to AI. And the border between cheating and use help for AI is almost no different. So you just copy paste over and over. You just use AI for only complete the task. But the other side, AI have a positive effect. If we use AI in correct way, AI can be our personal tutor 24/7. We can personalize our learning, and we can learn something more than that. And the teacher also can have effect like administrative task for teacher will be reduced, so teacher can be more have can have more uh, what is that, many times to do more activities. So AI cannot replace our brain. It is like calculator or Google. Calculator doesn't make us stupid, right? But if we know the concept, we uh so today let's uh let's change uh our method to use AI. Don't use AI for replace our brain, our think uh what is that? Ah, our brain. So use AI for speed up your learning, and always analyze what AI serve to you. If we do it right, AI will not destroy our educational field, but it can make our educational Indonesia will be more personal, fair, and more powerful than before. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Akmal, for your first piece in this activity. And now let's move to the next speaker, Feli.
Okay. Can you guys hear my voice? Right. So, good afternoon, everyone. And to begin this speech, I will say to you guys some um, imaginer. So, imagine if you are a future teachers and checking your students' essay, and then it is well written, it is structured, and also it is very impressive. But deep down, as you guys, as a future teacher, you know that it is generated by AI. So my question is, did that student learn anything from your essay? And then AI can do thinking for us. And then what is left for education? And more importantly, what is left for us as a future teacher? So my name is Fhelita Oktaviani, and today I would like to talk about AI in education. More specifically, our role as a future teachers, educator in this rapidly changing landscape. So, AI has made learning more accessible than ever before. However, as highlighted by a speaker, Sal Khan from his one of his speech on the YouTube, he said that technology in education is not just about helping students pass the test, but about shaping the kind of individuals that student will be at the futures. And also the way students use AI today will influence the futures of our society, from business, politics, to culture, and even our daily life. And this is why we are, as a future teachers, cannot afford to ignore it. And education has never been about memorizing materials. Like the true essence of education lies in a wisdom, asking why, seeking meaning of something, and then transforming knowledge into critical judgment. And then in the age of AI, the real difference will not be from someone who use AI and someone who doesn't use AI, because eventually everyone will use AI. We have to admit it that it is something normal to us as a human use AI, especially in education. So that's not can be separated. But the difference will be between those who can think critically and ask meaningful questions and those who cannot. So, as educators, our role is not to forbid AI, but we must teach them to shift their mind, like from AI, please give me the answer, to AI, please help me to get my answer, like that. And by encouraging critical thinking, creativity, and then curiosity, we are not only helping students succeed academically, but also preparing them to become thoughtful leaders and independent individuals. So going back to my question at the beginning, if AI can think for students, what is left for education and for us as a future teachers? The answer is responsibility. As a future's educator, we cannot afford to be passive. We must take responsibility to guide our students to do this. And if we fail to do this, we fail to guide them to a better futures to use AI wisely, it means that we risk raising a generation that loses the ability to think independently, to question deeply, and to make meaningful decisions for their life. And let us guide our students to question, to reflect, and to grow beyond what AI can give them. Because if we succeed, we'll not only create a smarter students, but also a stronger leaders and a better society. So everyone, this is not just only a challenge, but it is a calling. I'm Fhelita Oktaviani, and I think that's all for me. Thank you so much, and see you next time.
All right. Thank you, Feli, for your speech. And now let's move to the next speaker, which is myself. Okay, let's. I start right now. Let's let's keep quiet for a second and remembering the moment where you have a question in your mind and you need the answer at that time. At that time, maybe some of people will ask to their friends or the nearest person, but in this modern era, we have AI. But and I mean, the AI nowadays can be a learning partners. Okay, I am Raden Rafi Putra Pratama, and I will speak in this speech depends on my personal experience. Uh, what is it? As a person who makes AI as a learning partners. Okay, for my experience, this is the benefits of making AI as a learning partners. Okay, uh, AI, it is like a giant library of many sources in the internet. And when we ask them every question in our mind, they will give an instant answer from many data they they have. Uh, and after that, AI, it is like a 24/7 service. They always available, even though in morning, in afternoon, and in the night, even though when everyone is asleep. But AI is still available for you. Um, but I but what is it? But AI as a learning partners also have a negative side, which is it can it can make an addiction. It is when it is when every time you have a question in your mind, maybe uh, you will directly to ask the AI without find the answer by yourself in sources like Google or YouTube. And my advice from that personal experience, I have an advice for you as as a human who grows in digitalization model in digital era. My advice is just increase your self control. Don't let don't let AI takes control of your life. That's my fit. That's my speech for me. And let's move to the next speaker, Kaysa.
Okay, I will start my speech. Can you hear? Can you hear my voice? Okay. What if technology could help you learn anytime and anywhere? Imagine a student who can study at their own pace, get instant help, and never feel left behind. This is what artificial intelligence or AI can offer in education today. Hello everyone, my name is Kaysa Zakia Rasyada. Today I would like to talk about how AI is growing in education and why it should be seen as a partner, not a replacement for teachers. Okay, education is not only about gaining knowledge, but also about guidance, support, and personal growth. AI can help students learn better by providing support anytime they need it. It can also assist teachers by handling tasks such as grading so they can focus more on teaching. In addition, AI can provide equal learning opportunities for students from different backgrounds. However, Teachers still play an important role in guiding students, giving motivation and building human connection that AI cannot replace. So, what is the answer to the question I asked at the beginning? Yes, actually, technology can help us learn anytime and anywhere, but it cannot replace the role of teachers. AI should be used as a tool to support education, not replace it. Okay, in conclusion, AI can improve education when used wisely. Therefore, let us use AI as a partner to create better learning for everyone. That's all from me. Thank you for attention.
Thank you, Kaysa. Okay, now we have a last speaker, which is Sarah. Sarah, this place is yours.
Okay, thank you. So I will start. It's 11 p.m. English tomorrow. I didn't get any equation. My
Hold on
parents
for a
were
second. Hold on for a second,
oh,
Sarah.
yes.
Kaysa, Kaysa, please turn off your mic.
Sorry.
All
Oh,
right, thank you. Sarah, you may continue your speech.
okay, okay. Let me repeat. It's 11 p.m. English test is tomorrow, and I didn't get equation. My parents were asleep, and my teacher couldn't help. So I asked AI. It explained it in three different ways. Give me practice problem and didn't even judge me. And I passed the test. That night, AI wasn't cheating. It was the only tutor I had. I'm not alone. In a class of 30, teacher can help every student at midnight. Kemendikbud says like 60% of junior high school are below basic English. Some kids are bored, some are lost, and teachers are buried in grading. One size fits all, it doesn't work. That's why we need AI in education. First, it gives every student a personal tutor for 24/7. It explains things in your way, in your pace. And then second, it also helps teacher. AI grades quizzes and draft lessons. So teacher get back time to actually mentor us. It won't replace them, but it makes them better. And then the third, it's fair. Free AI on our phones means a kid in here in Tasikmalaya, for example, gets the same help as the kid in Jakarta or in the downtown. So schools runs AI pilot and then students use use it to learn, not copy. The future isn't human versus machine. It's students like me learning English at midnight. I learned English at midnight thanks to AI. Let's give every student that change. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sarah. And the other speaker, we are together. And I want to say thank you to you all that can be here for this moment, even though the weather isn't well as we hope. But yeah, I want to say thank you again.